Welcome back to my channel. We have here the RunCam Split 2S. It's basically the same RunCam Split 2 with some improvement in hardware and physical design. And we will compare the physical characteristics and specification with the Split 2. For FPV and HD recording, RunCam only have now the Split Mini 2 and the Split 2S, because the Split 2 is already out of production. In the box we have the RunCam board that comes pre-attached with this ribbon cable to the camera module, similar to the one that is used on the Split Mini 2. Includes the SD protector. So the SD protector, this is the piece, same one that we have on the Split 2 that goes on top. Includes the ABS bracket. This bracket is used to convert the camera to a bigger size, like a full-size camera. This FPV silicone cable, which is prepared for the FPV feed to be plugged on the camera, right? And on the flight controller using this other male-female connection here. You solder this to the flight controller and then you have your connection. To my opinion, this cable is a little bit long. Maybe I won't use it anyway, so I will cut this one here. Anyway, I like the idea of the plug and play thing, but this cable is too long, at least for mini quads, I think. We see here some gummies, which is to soft mount the board, which is fine. Everybody's soft mounting the boards these days. And the set of screws, as usual. So that is everything that comes in the box. Compared to the Split 2, immediately we can notice the difference in size of the camera module. This camera module is like the Split Mini 2 and it's very small, very small. We can take the lens protector on both of them, so we can see the difference in size, and even we can compare this one with the Micro Eagle here. Still, the lens is smaller than the Micro Eagle and a lot smaller than the Split 2. I like a lot the lens of the Split 2. I have it on some of my Micro Eagle cameras, and I like the field of view that you get with that lens and the Micro Eagle. That is great. If you're not done yet, try it. You won't regret it. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, so this is a kind of a micro camera module, is what I would call it. Another easy thing to notice is the extra support for the ribbon cable connection to the board. I remember several times with this one, with the Split 2, I have several times this one got loose after some crashes, and that is very frustrating. I hope with this new reinforcement here for the connection of the ribbon cable, we will be probably frustration-free flights. I hope so. So this is a very good thing for RunCam to do. Looks like they are listening to us, the customers. Thank you, RunCam, for this. And thank you, RunCam, for sending me the camera for review. Another big change that we can notice immediately is they have included a connector for the FPV feed. I know this, some people won't like it. I do like it, because this connector, I never had any problem with the connectors on my builds. And then this is for the FPV connector. I think the cable is too long. This silicone cable is too long for the mini quad. Maybe for wings it's fine, but for mini quad it's too long. I don't know why they don't include a shorter version of this, or both, a short version and long version, because as well they include this, which makes sense to solder to the flight controller. The last big change I observe here, let me take out this, is they move the placement of the microphone. So as you can see, well, this connection here is for the control of the camera using the serial ports, but it's the same as in the Split 2. You need to solder the cable if you want to use it. The other big change here noticeable and probably important is the location of the microphone. See, the Split 2 have it here on the right, this one have it on the left. But more than that, what I noticed is with the Split 2, right, when you put this, the microphone is outside. The microphone quality on the Split 2, to my opinion, was a very good quality microphone. The only problem with it was a very noise with the wind. So there is a lot of wind noise on the feed, on the audio feed. So that was annoying a little bit. But now with this new design, if we observe carefully, you see the microphone will be completely covered by the SD card protector. That I think will improve the wind noise. I mean, will reduce the wind noise and probably the audio quality on the feed of the camera from the motor sound, etc. will be a lot better. We will see that. There are other changes to the board compared to the Split 2, but I don't think that require mention here because they are not that big. They changed the board maybe 50% of the design compared to the previous one. There is a lot of changes, but it's okay. Let's jump to the comparison of the specifications to see how they improve it or not compared to the Split 2. Now we have here on the left the RunCam Split 2 and the right the RunCam Split 2S. Let's jump directly to the specifications. Here we see the FPV field of view in 4x3 is now with the new Split 2S is 140 degrees, with the Split 2 was just 130. That maybe it's not a big of the difference, but that will be a difference anyway. For the recording was 165 degrees before, and now is 170 degrees as well. It's a very small difference, probably will be noticeable, or at least should be better, right? The resolution, the video resolution, as well as in the Split Mini 2, they added the 1080 at 50 frames per second, which the RunCam Split 2 didn't have it. One thing I noticed on the Split 2 is I've tried to use it in PAL because it has more vertical lines, and then I was able to see the lagging, the latency or something like that in my turns and while flying. So I wasn't able to use it as in PAL, so I had to switch it to NTSC. Then I think this will help probably on the PAL system, which is matching the frequency of the PAL system, which is 50 Hz. Probably will be a better matching for give a feed of video with reduced resolution to what the camera is recording, and with the right frame per second that PAL requires, which is 25 frames per second instead of 50. Instead of 30. All right, so that is what I expect. Let's see in practice if that works or not. There are no more difference. No, I don't see more difference between the Split 2 and the Split 2S other than that and the field of view. So in this area only field of view and the new, which is included as well on the Split Mini 2, as I said. Everything else is the same. 64 gigs for the maximum size for the SD card, 650 milliamps at 5 volts and 270 milliamps at 12 volts. You need to be careful with this. So if you want to feed the camera with the VTX output, there are few VTXs out there that can give more than this, like the TVS Unify Pro that can give, I don't remember if 800 milliamps or 1 amp. But anyways, you need to be careful if you want to feed the camera directly from the VTX. Well, at the moment, this is everything for the comparison. I don't see any other difference that's worth to talk about it. As I said before, at the moment, for FPV and HD recording, RunCam only have two cameras, the Split Mini 2 and the Split 2S. I personally, based on the specifications and the construction, I like the Split 2S over the Mini. It have few more improvement. I don't have the Split Mini 2 to do a test side by side, but again, based on the specification, I like more the Split 2S, has some more improvements. About latency, right, because everybody will be asking, hey, what is the latency, is better, but worse, what? There is no any information, at least that I was able to see on the documentation, about latency, if it was improved or not. I don't have the tools yet to do latency test, so I cannot tell you. I suspect, I guess, it's the same latency as the Split 2 and the Split Mini 2, which is a little bit under 40 milliseconds or so, 30 something milliseconds. Anyways, I'm planning to fly the RunCam Split 2S and the Split 2 in the same quad at the same time, so I can make a video of the comparison of the quality of the image on both of them during flight, and as well I will be able to provide the DVR feed in the same video at the same time, so we can have an idea of latency on the DVR, latency on the HD recording, etc., and you can get your own conclusions. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can stay in tune when my video get uploaded with the RunCam comparison. This is all for today. Until the next one, as usual, I wish you clear skies and happy flight.